Thank you for joining my program today. This is Frankie Knows Wrestling. We're going to be talking about the NWA, the old NWA, WCW, WWE, and who news today is the pay-per-view coming up, Roman Reigns versus Hogan Paul. Who do you think going to win that match? I predict Roman Reigns will be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Who was the best champion in WWE history? Who's your choice? Stone Cold, Hogan, or The Rock? I won't have to say Stone Cold. I say Stone Cold and The Rock run high. And who is the best superstar ever that was a tag team? It was Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid. He deserved a lot. And the baby face of the 80s will be Tommy Raw Rich. You know, we want to go talk about Southern wrestling. Then Lake Georgia, Southern Championship Wrestling. Tommy Rich versus Steve Law at the Cobb County Civic Center. That was my dream match. And Southern Championship Wrestling lasted for 2-3 years and then folded. But we used to go to Dillard's Music Park, Rome, Georgia, and there used to be a time wrestling. Jimmy Power, Nightmare, Mike Golden, Miss Atlanta, the Peach Street Mafia, and everything about it. The Dillard Music Park was the best wrestling ever. And I love my wrestling. I like wrestling now, and I want you to like my button, subscribe my button, and help me get my subscribe, because wrestling is the best thing that I love to do. And, you know, I love to watch it, and I love to know all the people. So if you're interested in wrestling, hit like my video. And I try to make my video not long, but not too short. But I like to talk about everything you want to topic tonight. Who is the strongest man in wrestling? Mark Henry. Who do you think Kevin Nash should beat Goldberg and hit street? I think that Kevin Nash was good, but like when Goldberg went to WWE, you know, when he come out in WCW, he was the man. He was undefeated. He was the man, but everything has changed. Goldberg is probably one of the best wrestling WCW history. So, you know, if you want to talk about the independents, to me, I'm going to give you 5 independents in the 90s that it should went to the top. Number 1, Mr. Atlanta. He is the best around. Mike Golden, one of the best. Best tag team in Northwest Georgia history. That man, Ted Allen. Steve the Brawler Law. And Terry Law. Steve the Brawler Law would probably be my number 1 pick, because when he said something, he did. And I think the best, I remember the match with him and Ranger Walsh at Dillard Music Park. And I used to love going to Dillard Music Park. So who do you like? I want you to say, if you like Mike Golden, I want you to give me a comment. If you like Mike Golden, you say A. If you like Miss Lanny, B. Nightmare, 3. Steve Brawler, 4. So who do you like? Put the name who you like. Who do you think is the best in the 90s at Dillard Music Park? I want you to vote to who do you think will be the wrestler of the year? Who do you think could win the best of the 90s? Who is man of the 90s? Is it Mr. Atlanta? Is it Mike Golden, Nightmare, Steve Brawler, or Terry Law, or Ranger Ross? 1 and 2. Who was the best? Dirty White Boy. Who was your favorite in the 90s in the Dillard Music Park? So I'm going to have this show every week. Dillard's, the wrestling memories of Dillard's Music Park. Wrestling memory of Dillard's Music Park. And I hope you like this segment. So I want to interview all the people, and I want to, we can have, so see you later next time. Thank you. Okay.